Dmitriy Rabotjagov. Thank you. He's going to be talking to us about something I touched on a little bit earlier, which is how the community has been responding to these changing landscape. So thank you for joining us. Oh, and you need one of these.
I could use that. So hi, my name is Dmitry, and today I wanted to discuss with you how community and how ecosystem has evolved with ongoing VMware migrations. First example of that, I want to use the Rabotjagov project. So for those who don't know from heart name of all OpenStack projects, Rabotjagov is responsible for distributing workloads and optimize utilization based on different plans based on metrics. So as source of metrics, it can take, for example, Prometheus, Gnocchi, or IATOS, and I will talk about IATOS separately lately. And the idea is that based on metrics, it can execute goals, for example, balance your power consumption or equal spread load across hypervisors and stuff like that. Eventually, for those who was working with VMware, you recognize it as DRS, which is a core of VMware. However, in OpenStack, it requires tight coordination between Voucher and Nova Scheduler, basically. While Nova Scheduler does perfect job of placing and initially spawning VMs in a quite good way, it doesn't really look after them during lifetime of VMs. So pretty much to get up to par with VMware, you also would need a Voucher project. But it wasn't always perceived as a really important one in OpenStack community. So if we go a couple of cycles back, I pulled statistics from VMWare for 2023 and first half of 2024. So you may see that there were some commits coming, that project was kind of alive. However, you might see this one bold line. And it means that pretty much all the weight of maintaining the project was pretty much done by a single person who was project team leader of the project. But unfortunately, there were no candidates during Epoxy and Dalmatian. Even it was proposed to retire the project because of inactivity. And that's pretty much the mailing thread, a screenshot of mailing thread which changed and turned the page for the project. Because a new community members now seeing Voucher as a core functionality because it was core of VMware as well. Project model has been changed to distributed one. And new core members were onboarded to the project, and you may see that amount of commits made just during 2025 is 6 times more than it was like for 1.5 years before. And also you may see the distribution of load between maintainers are like more equal than it was before. And on the graph before, you also on the graph above, you can also see that a change into like statistics of contributions has changed dramatically like a year ago, so in October 2024. Another example is IATOS project, which is part of telemetry. So what IATOS is, it is basically proxy, a transport, well, not transport, it's a proxy in front of Prometheus, which allows to do authentication through the keystone and pretty much provides multi-tenancy for Prometheus deployments. It also has an observability client, so you can type OpenStack metrics get or something like that, and fetch data from Prometheus for your specific tenant. First stable release was made in 2025.2, which is the Flamingo release. And pretty much the goal of it was to have a simple and more native way of providing end users metrics from your cloud environments, which wasn't, well, you could do this before with Gnocchi, but it was a lot of overhead. Eventually, we also seen a shift towards simplifying usage of OpenStack, and OpenStack used to be more optimized for environments that are scaled horizontally, let's to say cloud-ready environments. But there were really gaps for legacy workloads, for VDI support. For example, there was no ability to pass through sound through native consoles until Spice Direct support was merged for Nova in Apex release. There is also ongoing work which hopefully will be planned for the next release about enabling multi-threading support in the virtual virt, including live migrations, like SCSI, and something like that, which is really crucial for getting a good performance in vertically scaled environments. And also about simplifying usage, we see there are multiple projects that are developing textual UIs to simplify and to make consumption of OpenStack more simple to end users and operators. So later today, there will be a good session which I suggest you going on, which will showcase such textual UI. And we also got a lot of changes to upstream documentation during previous couple of cycles to make it relevant and make it up to standards pretty much of the project. Yes, all these changes were made by community, and I said about community a lot of times, but we need to remember that we all are community, and everybody in the room can drive this journey and evolution forward. Thank you.